So, first and foremost, you guys could be getting some confirmation or like some intuitive messages or intuitional knowledge regarding how an auntie or uncle of yours or someone's aunt or uncle, how basically scandals regarding how they get some money here, some type of amounts of money here, or basically what they do in their leisure time when it, as it pertains to pleasure seeking, what they choose to indulge in order to relieve themselves, so to speak. But this is talking about actions or activities that they're doing at the expense of someone else's health, security, um, fidelity, whatever the case may be. So this is talking about helping. So what I got here is an aunt helping someone's father here have an affair. But this is like a pattern. This is something that they do in this particular bloodline. This could be your father's side, could be your mother's side. But what they do in this bloodline is that they kind of cover each other's asses. It's not every sibling that's a part of it. There are some siblings, like they're not with the shits. There could even be like some siblings or a sibling here who cut them off as a result, or cut these family members off, cut off their own siblings, or they've distanced themselves from their own siblings as a result, because they just don't want to be associated with that, that bad juju karmic energy here. This is talking about a woman here who does engage in dark magic, black magic, spell casting, spell binding, in order to, especially when it comes to solar plexus harvesting, sacral chakra harvesting, and root chakra harvesting. Those are the main things for her, like those lower three things there. And even, the heart when you think about it, but more so, sacral, solar plexus, and root chakra. I say that because a lot of this has to do with these women here. Like, so this is somebody who, even if they've befriended these people, this is somebody who's, they was even like this with their own friends, like family, friends, in-laws. It really doesn't matter. But this is talking about somebody who really has a spiteful energy here. Like, this woman is very spiteful and very envious, covetous, and jealous. This woman could find out something about her. I'm not okay. For some of you, this woman could find something about her husband here. This could even be two aunties who work together, who team up together, or whatever. But so all right, for example, this could be two main aunties, right? Who are like the Doublemint twins type shit. They may even consider themselves like the Doublemint twins. They could be close in age or whatever. They could be very similar in, their characteristics, whatever the case may be, right? But anyway, so this is talking about these two women specifically have a very jealous, spiteful, arrogant, entitled spirit about them. And a lot of it does have to do with their own physical appearance. I guess, like, basically how they were treated because of what they look like. So, like, for example, they could be, like, mostly, like, their body, or, like, mostly looks. Like, maybe, they could have got a lot just based off their looks, but that was about it, right? Maybe they were treated like, they could get a man or to, be sexual with them, to impregnate with them, or, whatever the case may be, but not a true loyal deep connection here, or a connection when it comes to emotional and psychological and spiritual connection. But for the most part, their connections were only physical, right? And as a result, some of these so for some of you, these women, they could have had children, or had like given birth to like a lot of karmic children, or children who lack guidance because they lack guidance. They didn't give them the proper guidance, because these are women, these are talking about people who were mostly focused or concerned with pleasure seeking. These are the people who are the first ones at the cookouts, the first one to go out, or to be at whatever place, drinking the beers, smoking, whatever the case may be, right? This is talking about these people who are still trying to live like, it's like they're still trying to live like they're this wild young teenager or young adult. Like, it's like they're stuck in some type of cycle there. They don't really have like they haven't really reached so what I'm getting here is like a closed-mindedness, like a very boxed in like kind of perspective when it comes to entertainment or sources of entertainment. These people lack like an adventurous like type of spirit here, and so they kind of just run around like a, you know, like a mouse trapped in a maze, you know, with these same kind of, you know, outdated ass entertainments or outdated thrills that are doing more damage to them than good. So these are talking about people, you know, they'll still, you know, ball out and eat all the fuck shit, the dumb shit, you know, consume, you know, toxic shit, you know, and including friends. They'll still hang around toxic friends, even though there could be like certain things that, hey, like, you know, this person did this person offended my child, or, you know, whatever the case may be, I probably shouldn't hang with this person no more. Now this is talking about people who they just won't picking up shit. Like they're not conscious, like when it comes to that, like when it comes to wisdom, like, because wisdom is like actually like learning whatever, you know, lesson or whatever from the experience that you had, and then like applying some type of adjustment here or adaptability or like moving accordingly. But if you're still, you know, doing the same thing, like the same exact activity, then that's insanity. You know, there's no real growth or evolution here. So this is talking about people who are just stuck when it comes to evolving spiritually and mentally, right? It kind of just trickled down into the next generation for those of us like who are the, you know, the ones who are chosen to be the ones to break the generational curses, right? So boom, right? What I got here is this woman. If you like, some of you guys may be able to like just really, you may be in like an introspective or like a reflective state at this time, or we're just reflecting over these individuals, you know, whom you had, you know, direct run-ins with, or spiritual issues, or received spiritual attacks, or verbal, emotional, psychological, you know, mind fuckery or whatever from these individuals. You may be in like a reflective state, reflecting back over these people and their history and just the information that you know, the context clues that you picked up, like whether consciously, unconsciously, but you know, things that you just remember, and spirit just bringing these things together and piecing these, like just literally creating a puzzle about these people and just giving you a deeper understanding like how they operate, and how you're realizing the pathology of this, that it did not start with you. It did not start with you. It trickled down and continued with you, because you're basically like the next heir of breaking the generational curse, or you're the next heir when it comes to the cosmic royalty of the bloodline or the ancestry, right? Or being reincarnated here to help like transcend or bring this transcendental like nature to the bloodline, right? So anyway, if you pay attention, like for example, I have an aunt, and recently my mother was telling me how one of my other aunts from her bloodline was sharing like this testimony of how she had these dreams, or she received this warning dream from the Most High before, that she never shared with anybody years ago, and she's just now mentioning it or whatever. But how she used to hang with, you know, this group of people or whatever, and how she basically like received like a download that it was time for her to like basically get out of a certain type of lifestyle, or like stop, you know, being around certain activities, certain environments, you know, whatever the case may be. Like it's time to move away from that, because some type of judgment was about to befall on that area or that type of activity, right? That type of level of, you know, energy investment, right, or production. So she moved away, but literally after that, or whatever, two people of the group had, you know, incidents. One of them had an aneurysm, and the other one had ended up passing away. Now let's just talk about these connections. Now I'm gonna have to share my personal experience for you to really like understand. So boom. Okay, so I'm just sitting here, you know, spirit just talking to me. I'm just, you know, listening, and so I'm like, okay, well, this auntie, right, on my dad's side, this auntie was friends with the same group of women, right? This auntie also has a connection with my mother as an in-law, right? And so I'm just thinking about the people who she had close connections with. I have another auntie on my dad's side who wasn't born to my grandmother. And this auntie, she cannot stand her. Like, she does not like her either, and is very much jealous of her. So I'm just making all these connections, you know, this, that, and the third. And I think about like, okay, spirit start revealing like just the depthness of beauty spells to me. How even people can cast spells to make you lose your hair or whatever, like, or like, let's say like you had a parent or whatever, they was losing their hair or like having issues with their body, but when they was your age, like I was saying in the video I did yesterday, when they was your age, like they was known like to have one of the best physiques, be one of the flyest people, like, you know, that people was seeing, like, you know, like top tier, like was considered like, you know, one of the diamonds in the rough type thing, right? And then you see like all these like manifestations later on, and you know they're spiritual, like you know where they are, like their level spiritually, you know where they are, right? You know that they're like, they know the Most High, they have a connection with Source, but not to the degree that you do, like not, you know, you being a generation, you being the chosen to take it further, so you can know how to actually war and protect, right? And manifest in the spiritual realm when it comes to your bloodline and your legacy, right? These generational things here, right? So boom, I was saying how it's crazy how certain people who are really, you know, who was wicked and who was attacking this person, like when they was, you know, around my age and stuff like that, how there's certain things about their appearance, like for example hair. And I'm like, it's crazy how this person loses their hair when things were this way, but they have all this hair, their children have all this hair, and it seemed like everybody that this person is connected to, like closely, that person or their friend ended up like not having a lot of hair, or their children wouldn't have a lot of hair. However, her children would have a lot of hair, her grandchildren have a lot of hair, she had a lot of hair. So I'm like, why is everybody you closely connected to losing their hair? Why is everybody you're closely connected to like having something going on with their physical appearance, like, or something going on with their physical health, or like, you know, ended up like hospitalized or something like that? Something like, there's something about her, like it's something about her energy, like when she connect with certain people. So, you know, what came out was because this is talking about this stuff that we experience when we experience like from friends or like family members, like and stuff like that. This type of shit, this is not new. Like this happened to the generation before us. So a lot of us, this happened to our own parents or our own, like whatever, whomever that relative was. It doesn't have to be your parent. Whomever that relative was before you, that was in the generation before you, whom they was attacking beforehand, like before you came through in the bloodline, right? Who had like a similar energetic signature or whatever the case may be, or they was like the next heir before you came, right? It's like, why? I'm just thinking like, how come they're having all these, you know, issues and stuff every time? Like, why is it these specific people, but these the ones that's like the good ones, right? So I was like, okay. Because when you think, like I was saying yesterday about Christianity and religion, the thing about it is like, you know, it does give you right and exact knowledge to a degree, to an extent, but it's very stunted. It's very bridled. It's very limited and restricted. It doesn't tell you everything that you need to know to be able to protect yourself, right? So boom. But we have that understanding. We have that knowledge. So, okay, so what I'm getting here, some of you guys could be finding out about one of your parents or somebody parents here having an affair, having an affair at work with somebody from work, and this auntie here could be helping, or she could have helped hide this, or help them get away with this, or help them do this, like facilitate this affair here. Like I said, this is something that they do for each other, like, and it's not all the siblings, but it's just it's the fucked up ones. So what I'm getting here, this could be like a body of like siblings. Let's say, you know how like back in the day, like our grandparents and stuff, they used to have bigger families than we have now. Like our grandparents was having like 7 kids, 8 kids, 6 children, you know, 10 kids. Like they was having big families, they was having a lot of kids, right? That's how things used to be. So we're talking about, you know, think about balance, right? Balance, negatives and positives. So think about people, mothers who have like a bunch of children. They have like a herd of goddamn kids. Don't you think balance is going to be manifested in that as well? It's going to be manifested amongst the children. You're going to have some children who negative as hell. You're going to have some children who positive as hell. And that's literally how it was, what you guys are realizing. So you're examining, or you're able to like analyze or like analyze from a healthy place the positive children and the negative children, and really just understand like the whole logic and concept and breakdown behind, you know, these generational curses or generational toxic patterns or relationship patterns, right? So it's the negative kids, the negative karmic kids, the negative aunts and uncles here is what I'm getting. Like, for example, some of you guys could have a parent here, maybe one of their friends, like sexually disrespected you or violated you, like even if it was just verbiage, like it was just verbally, right? And maybe you know, told this parent, you know, whatever the case may be, and they ain't do shit. Like, they still kept hanging out with this person. So when you can identify that this person, that look, hostilities, you can identify what this person, because I'm gonna tell you this too, they're turning on each other. So let me say that they are turning on each other. So that was a message that I had got too before I went live. These people are turning on each other. Hostilities, to think woman, yeah. So these people are like feeling guilty. Like, these people have a guilty ass conscience right now. And they're just afraid. Like, they're having anxiety. They're experiencing paranormal activity. They're being haunted by the things that they did, the people that they killed. Like, and this is the thing too. Like, these individuals here, they've murdered, like, for life insurance. They've murdered for life insurance. Right? So we got financial constraints, contract, and then door to romance. So this could have something to do with a divorce as well. And then this is the thing about it. Like, when I said that they was doing this at the expense of somebody who is innocent here. So they have this person here, this other person who is in the unknown. There's a person here, there's a parent here who doesn't know that this affair is going on. Like, they're totally oblivious to what's happening here, and it's literally out of protection here. So basically, this is not like something that needs to be blurted out to them. The Most High is like kind of keeping them like in the unknown to protect them, because they're simply not strong enough, or their heart may not be strong enough to receive this information. So you're receiving this information because you are strong enough for it. And then, you know, you have the spiritual tools and the spiritual wisdom to know how to intervene on somebody else's behalf. That's just like, that's like back to the basics. When we know how to pray for somebody, we know how to pray on somebody's behalf here. We know how to speak things to existence on somebody else's behalf here. So it's the same thing. It's just you having a deeper understanding of this, because this person, you know, when it comes to tarot, when it comes to, you know, oracles and occult knowledge and this, that, and the third, this individual, this person who is innocent here, they were stunted when it came to that spiritual information, right? So they may have been taught to view that in a negative sense. That doesn't mean that just because they've been taught or misled, right? Because this is the thing about spirit. This is how Most High is. You're held accountable for what you know. You're held accountable for what you know. So when you know better, you do better. And because we know better, the information is coming to us for us to intervene, right? So, boom. Even though, you know, these individuals, like, maybe there's some things about them that they, you know, that they really could, you know, at a sooner time, you know, take advantage, like, to really heal, you know, for themselves and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you know, this is written. This is written. It was written for you to be the one. It was written for you, for this to happen. Trying to think what else. Yeah, this lady was jealous of people, of these women's natural appeal, natural magnetic sexual appeal here, and uniqueness, like something about their originality with this sexual appeal and their confidence. They just had this undying confidence. These women can still have this undying confidence to them, even after, you know, these physical traits or these characteristics or these things that happen. Like, these could still be women who are very, like, powerful and driven, regardless of what happens. Like, they're not shallow, right? So just something happening, like them losing their hair and stuff like that, it's not going to be enough to just put them in deep depression or stop them, you know, from taking care of themselves and trying to pursue a healthier life and this, that, and the third. And this bitch got a problem with that. It irritates the hell out of her. It irritates the hell out of her. And this is an auntie here who wants her children to be the most prettiest, wants her children to be the most successful. She wants they want their children to be viewed in the light as, like, the best children, like, produced. Like, when it comes to, like, the results, like, our children are the best, our children are the prettiest, our children are the most successful, our children have the most money, our children have the best relationships. whatever the case may be. Like this is the type of shit that she on. And you know what's crazy? We was talking about balance, because there's two of them motherfuckers on that shit. Even though both of them negative, we talking about these two aunts. Even though both of these two aunts are negative as fuck, bro, working together, this, that, and the third. Balance. The universe operates off balance. So while one of y'all may have been benefiting, like, they've been benefiting in two different ways, right? One of them has been benefiting in, like, that shit actually had, like, manifesting, like, with their children and stuff like that, and with them, and, like, their appearance, and, like, their beauty, like, their partner, this, that, and the third, their home, their materials, right? Their items. It manifested, you know, like, as good, like, you know, the glitz and the glams. But for the other one, that shit backfired, like, totally, like, on their kids. Like, this is talking about their children, like most of her children were her children, her grands, their kids or whatever, her great grands, having, like, a lot of, like, mental issues, whether it stemmed from addictions or it being addictions, or learning disabilities, or hyperactivity, whatever the case may be, but some type of dysfunction in the DNA as a result of playing with this magic. Being greedy and covetous. That's my thing too. Not only was they greedy, money hungry, pleasure seekers, but they was covetous of other people's success, other people's abundance and prosperity that was rightfully theirs, right? Jealous of people's talents and gifts, the abilities to sing, and their devotion to the Most High, their devotion to something meaningful and deeper, right? Despite deeper, you know, outside of individuals and people and just pleasure and sex and food and shit like that. They couldn't stand to see people, you know, who just have, like, this adventurous, like, energy about them. And what's so crazy about it, like, some of them really could have just honestly experienced things with these people, and they would play the benefit, like, in their face, but soon as the person is gone or behind their back, they can't wait. As soon as they turn around, they can't wait to say some shit, like, outside their mouth, outside their neck, or something like that. That type of shit. So this is why you guys experience some of this shit too, like. First of all, you experienced it because that's literally like the same magic. They was trying to work this. They was doing the same magic on you that they've done to your parents or other relatives that you've seen who are like the top tier of the bloodline, right? They was working the same magic on you to try to create some type of stunt within you, or some type of stagnancy within your spiritual growth, your spiritual evolution, right? This is not to say that those people aren't protected, because they are spiritually protected. It's just a matter of they still did not, you know, it's like, God doesn't put too much on you than you can bear, right? So these people, they've had like enough, they've had enough when it comes to like spiritual war, like real spiritual war as it pertains to the ancestry. They've had enough on them that they could probably bear. So, or they have it, you know, give it to them like in the increments that they can receive, right? But you, on the other hand, it's a totally different story. Totally different story. All right, confirmation spirit said I'm on point. So you definitely just have a more capacity of strength here, and endurance, longevity, and it has a lot to do with just the discipline, this disciplined behavior that you had on your path. This is why you have like a larger capacity to be able to, you know, undergo or intervene or take over like certain things, or just be that one, right, to bear that, right? This is not saying like, for example, like the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is usually like, it's kind of like bag lady energy, like with Erykah Badu. This is not saying that, but this is saying that if it came down to it, you would be the one that you can hold that shit. You can run that shit. At the end of the day, you still gonna come back, and you're gonna come back better. You're gonna be the one to alchemize the shit. You're gonna be the one to transcend the shit. You're gonna be the one to transmute the shit, regardless. That's why it comes to you. That's why you're the one that can communicate with the dead. Right? Because everybody ain't ready for that. Yeah, you're the magician. Magician in the mirror. You're the magician. You're the magician. You know how much it's taught for people to fear paranormal activity, to fear seeing spirits, or fear, you know, hearing voices and this, that, and the third. They want you to think that you're crazy, that you're schizophrenic, or some shit like that, right? That you're autistic, or they got so many psychological terms and labels, right? Behavioral labels and shit like that to call shit that is really just spiritual activity, spiritual gifts, like clairvoyances. It's just clairs. When it comes down to it, like people just having different sensitivities when it comes to communicating with other realms, with the unseen realms, right? So a lot of people, they be like, no, I can't entertain that. I can't indulge in that. I can't indulge in those kind of gifts or me hearing shit, stuff like that. Because that means I'm crazy. That means I'm insane. No, people got this shit twisted. Look, we got victory here. Victory. And then the temple path. Some of you guys have Archangel Gabriel working with you as well. Or with you, helping you communicate something here or express yourself in better ways, especially when it comes to these endings and beginnings here or conflict. So something about you receiving messages about a storm. This could be some type of emotional turmoil, some type of emotional conflict here. So this could have something to do with these individuals here, because I got cards that said that they was turning on each other. Some of you guys are rejuvenating. Some of you guys need more rest, or you're getting more rest, or you're encouraged to get more rest here, because a lot of your energy that was stolen is coming back into you. This is talking about you breaking whatever bonds or bondages or chains or shackles this was that was placed on these relatives too. Whatever this information was that you tapped into. So even them, they may be feeling like they need more rest, or if you speak with them or something like that. I don't really talk to all of mine, so I only got like one that I'm like in communication with, like here and there. But this could also be pertaining to you, or it is pertaining to you getting more rest, or getting rest. You being able to rest and rejuvenate yourself, or you knowing how to rest and rejuvenate yourself. You knowing how to tap into this. But these people, their ways of getting rest and rejuvenating themselves is this pleasure seeking here. It's all feeding off of other people's energy, harvesting off somebody else's energy here, off somebody's downfall, off somebody's death, somebody's heartbreak, somebody's mistakes, whatever it is, somebody else's storm. That's what I'm getting. This is how they rejuvenate themselves, off other people's storm, or creating storms for other people. Look how this thing's swinging. I know one of the ladies that she used to be around, she dealt with a lot of challenges in her relationship. Now let's really talk about it. I don't know why she cut all her hair off, or why she lost all her hair, or no, she used to have long, beautiful hair, and she cut all of it off for whatever reason. She also was in a very toxic relationship where her partner was engaging in fidelity. Look, we got free from bondage. So this is talking about you freeing these individuals from bondage, with you tapping in this information here. Are you co-creating with source here to free these individuals from bondage? Yeah, we got old heads. Old heads. So this is talking about you assisting the elders here. Yep. So something about you receiving dream channelings as well concerning these individuals here. Or these individuals could have been trying to communicate with you through your dreams. We got leisure, rich forever, Roddy Rich. And then we got schooling the hoes. You have some worthy ass energy. And then dying off. So this is, yeah, these people are dying off. I got confirmation about this. Some of you may be preparing for a death, and it's going to be bittersweet. Because this is like a very close relative here, or like whatever their significance or their position is in your life is like, it's very significant, right? It's very significant. But something about this magic dying off as well, or bondage is dying off. This bondage is dying off. This magic is dying off. Whatever connections or whatever relationships these people got here by magic is dying off. Whatever fake ass prosperity. Something about a contract here. So this could be life insurance or whatever fake ass prosperity here. Or finances that these individuals had, or whatever they was spending, whatever, that's dying off. Or it's trickling fast. It says that no effort you made toward will and justice in this lifetime was in vain. You shall reap what you sow. But this is what I was getting to. These individuals could have tried to, these are individuals who also could have like used money to try to silence people. Try to silence people. They could have tried to use money to silence you. And this is not directly either. Like this could be like in a way of like trying to help you, or trying to make it seem like that they're sincerely or honestly like wanting to help you or gift you or bless you. But they was doing this to resolve their guilty conscience here. And then some of you guys probably was supposed to get way more money than what they even gave you. For some of you, this is regarding a musician who heads his women to worship him through his music. The hell? So Spirit said these people are heathens. They could be depression eating, or you could have been depression eating or something like that. They could have been wishing this on you or trying to conjure this upon you. Yeah, we got the blueprint. The blueprint. This is something that they've been doing. The generations before you, this is the same tactics, the same magic. It's just nobody ever really like tapped into, hey, magic is real. Hey, there's ways you can break magic, right? But you gotta know what you're dealing with in order to do something about it, right? You have to know, you have to be aware of it, you have to know it exists. You have to know it exists. You know, some people were taught that, oh, if I don't believe in it, yeah, magic on the top notch, the top tier individuals here. People that they deemed as top notch. Exactly. In alignment with this is in alignment with your destiny for you to be the one. For you to be the one. Yep. To improve spiritual connections with the ancestors in the spirit realm. A lot of your people in your family, they're not connected to they're not connected to the ancestors. But you're connected to the ancestors. Divine criteria. You have the divine criteria for this. Oh my God. Look. Scripted. Then I said it was written. It is written. Scripted. Some of these individuals, they don't like you, or the reason why they targeted these people was because their partners was fantasizing. Their partners was just too pressed about the new girl around, right? This is talking about, like, for example, your parent bringing around your other parent, like in the beginning when they were dating, and because your parent was so bad, so naturally beautiful, this, that, and the third, even their partners was looking at them and saying, making little comments and remarks, or being eager to talk to them or to speak to them, like, you know, pressed to try to talk to them, creating fake ass conversations just to talk to them and shit like that. The same shit that people do with you that you experience. It's the same shit that was going on with them. So this is talking about you basically getting like a, look, it says you are not me. This is talking about you basically getting a deeper understanding of why did I experience some of like these weird ass fucking experiences with men, or like with the opposite sex or with the same sex. Why did I experience these kind of things? And so you're realizing that it's because of the magic. It's because of the same magic, the same spell word, bro. The same blueprint. Dead end. They reached the dead end now. They reached the dead end now. It says meditate at your altar. So Spirit is encouraging you to meditate at your altar, to pray, to speak death to things that deserve to die, to speak life to those things that people are trying to kill wrongfully, right? It says make it known or move alone. Make it known or move alone like a thief in the night. And then we got administration as well. Karma being administered to these heathens. These individuals, Look, some of these individuals even harmed your pet before, or harmed your pet or some shit like that. Yeah, these individuals could be dealing with STDs. Yeah, two-faced, because they're two-faced as fuck. Two-faced. So this dying off shit, some of these individuals could be dying off like because of STDs. So my other aunt, that she didn't like, her yeah, oh my god, I gotta find this card, bro, because I was literally about to fucking say that shit, bro. Fuck, I lost it, man. It was the breakup spells card. Look, they don't like you. They don't like you. I know they don't like me. I know they they don't like me. I don't like their asses either. And they didn't like these other people either. And that's why they did that. They was mad because they didn't want other people to like you. They hated that other people liked you. These motherfuckers don't learn something new. They still on that old shit. Learn something new about loyalty. Because look, learn something new about loyalty. Because intentionally hurting people is not loyalty. That's not loyalty. Or trying to cause or conjure intentional hate, right? Or intentional hurt on people. Clout chasing. Clout chasing. You worried about who, which sibling looked better than the other one, or which woman looked the best at the cookouts, or looked the best at the gatherings, or getting the most attention and stuff like that. Now these, look, she's stressing out. Now they stressed out. Can't wane with it. Can't hang, can't wane with it. With these decisions that they made to try to have dominion over other people's spirit. You fucked up. Look, testimony. These people could be at church, or could be trying to go to church more or some shit like that. Or like I said, that testimony. You could be reflecting on testimonies, or just like your own personal testimonies, or testimonies of others here, making the connections. We got heal the world. Heal the world. Shit crazy. But like I was saying, the other aunt too, she started having relationship issues like with her husband's fidelity. Same with her mother. We got journaling. So something about you journaling more here as well, like to do your manifestation, your prayers, your affirmations, right? Journaling is a very scribetry is a very, very powerful form of magic here. This is talking about us reconnected to this. So Spirit gave me messages about this a week ago. About so for example, because we spend so much time on the internet, we spend so much time online or on our phones and our notes and shit like that, typing shit online or typing shit on the computer and stuff like that, right? That's a trick there. That's a trick to detach or disconnect us from this kind of magic here, well, by writing, right? By scribetry, like how they draw the hieroglyphics and drawing and stuff like that. Like it's more intention when it's your hands. It's your personal writing. It's your personal energy and magic going into it, so it makes it more powerful than you just simply typing shit. I'm not saying that you typing shit isn't just as powerful, but this is talking about us going back to more ancient ways of like really working this magic shit, because it is more powerful. So this is talking about you guys could be receiving messages from your spirit or whatever, your soul guiding you to journal more, or you falling back in love with journaling here. You guys could have had creative blocks as a result of you not journaling, and instead you being on your phones, you being on your computer and stuff like that. Writing is lame. Oh, you only write at school, you only write at work. Nah. So go back, return to journaling here, especially if you are a creator. Go back to journaling. This is how you receive messages as well, like just jotting down your thoughts, whatever the case may be. You receive messages, and not only that, you're creating a manifestation. You can create manifestations that you want to come to pass through journaling. Like that's one of the quickest ways you can do that. So some of you individuals are okay, we got cried or crying over you. Cried or crying over you. But what I'm hearing is this is not crying over you like, oh, I miss you and I'm sorry I did this to you, this, that, and the third. No, this is like crying over you because of like what the fuck is happening as a result of what they've done to you. What is happening. So crying over the karma, the judgment, right? However, some of you guys do have a person here. This is an ex here. Somebody who, all right, so there is a person here who is genuinely like crying over you or have cried over you here. This person says that they wish they could kiss you again. This person could have abandoned you for like reality TV hoes type of personalities here. Reality, because we got reality TV hoes out of touch with reality. They could have abandoned you for this type of energy here. It said the rejects teaming up to make you suffer for fracturing their ego. The rejects teaming up together to make you suffer for fracturing their ego just because you're organically, naturally, magnetically beautiful inside and out, not just on the outside. So we got study more. You could be studying more as well or being encouraged to study more. Something about you knowing how to identify or know when somebody is lying, even though they're trying to mask up with sarcasm or trying to make it seem like they're just being sarcastic. But something about you like being spot on, like with, you know, identifying that and calling people on their shit or just calling it out. So we got light years as well. So this could be talking about speed or time here. Something about time moving fast. Time moving fast, or something about your age and light years. We got intense passion that's divine. Intense passion that's divine. Give me messages. Oh, so this is about these individuals never experiencing intense passion that is divine here. Only passion that is like low vibrational and draining and destructive. And so this is about these individuals dealing with abandonment. These individuals not being able to be with the ones that are losing the people that they really want to be with. Losing that partner that they actually do really want to be with and settling with somebody else here. And just being in this longing feeling, like lonely. I'm thinking about Lonely by Akon. Yeah, for beauty harvesting. Beauty harvesting. So these people are the rejects here. So something about them not knowing how to like receive rejection or something like that. Or them being the rejects. They were never really the ones that rejected others. They were more so like the rejects, like the ones that would get rejected. So something about them trying to reject you because their partners or people, certain people that they want to be looking at them or admiring them, rejecting them for you. So them wanting you to feel rejected or trying to like conjure spells here for your partner or whatever, for people to reject you, your friends, your family, whatever the case may be. We got institutional scandals. So for example, this could have occurred for you guys at daycare when you was younger. This is how long it's been going on. So you guys could have experienced like certain things like when you was in daycare, when you was in college or whatever the case may be. Scandals, scandalous ass behaviors from people. Just so you can feel like, so you can feel like people don't like you, or you can feel rejected, so you can feel like how they feel, right? Honors. So something about you being in the honors. So you could have been like in honors classes or in a lot of honor societies and shit like that. So this is talking about you being an honorable person here, the virtuous person in this family, right? And these people knowing that too. Or just you showing, you proving yourself with what you've got as a result of your smarts, so your energy, this, that, how basically you showing your rank even in school, like in academics and this, that, and the third, of who you really was deep down, right? And don't get me wrong, just because you wasn't in honors or just, you don't have to be in honor societies like to be an honorable person or to be smart or a genius and this, that, and the third either. Or to even have to fucking go to school. Look, we got dating and fucking for money. Dating and fucking for money. So for some of you guys, something could have happened at a movie theater as well. This is as a result of this magic here, this kind of magic. So we got we got an incident could have occurred at daycare, a movie theater, or college. This is all at these people's doing here. Something about these aunties used to could have babysitted you or something like that. We got abscess. So something about these people's they could, somebody could have an abscess here. And an abscess, I think, is like it's like an open wound or some shit like that, like an infected wound here. And then we got boats. So something about boats. Yeah, we got wish I could see you again, or wish I could kiss you again. Somebody wish they could see you again. We got meteorites. And I come in peace. Something about you coming in peace. Are these people trying to act like that they come in peace with you or some shit like that? But they just want to harvest off your energy. They wish they could see you again so they could harvest off your energy again. But you, it's like you study more, right? You're not. Look, we got misrepresentation. Misrepresentation. You're not representing anything that is not divine, whether it's family or not. Yeah, and preparing your own meals. So something about these individuals using food, and that's what I was getting to. Something about chemical manipulation. That's what I got with the pre-pool. So this talking about people who play. That's why I said these motherfuckers done kill people for life insurance here. They playing people fool here. They do all type of spells. Look, inner gypsy, inner guru, thinking that they some type of like. No, this is a low vibration. This is some witchy energy here. It's somebody who abuses magic here. Like, they're aware of it. They're familiar with spell work, with roots and shit like that. It's somebody who play with roots here. Somebody who play with roots. Look, we got become stronger from differences. So you became stronger from these differences. It made you stronger. Yeah, these are people who they fetish over you. They fetishize over you. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. We got scripper hoe. What the hell? This could have been like the type of shit that they was on like in their youth or something like that. And then we got initials. So something about initials here. Something about initials. Where's the little baby? So let me pull. Yep. Somebody's receiving karma like in the form of their health here. Something about these people playing in your energy here, or like playing on your top here. They don't even realize that they gave access. They granted access for you to see or find out their deepest secrets here. And that's what you're finding out. You could be finding that out at this time. So I'm going to get some initials. So we got DQG. DQG. We got C. We got a dog. But anyway, we got CSJ. These are initials. We got OEL. S. We got somebody named Cole. Hub. Somebody's husband. Somebody's husband. We got Hub. We got Buck. Somebody's nickname could be Buck. And we got Kai. So somebody's name could start with like a KY in the beginning. We got, I'm gonna say, so Duck. Duck definitely resonates for me. We got Duck, Muck, Mug. Ma. Mac. We got Dirk. Lucky. We got Mac twice. Well, we got Mac. WH. Somebody's last name could start with WH. Mock. So this is somebody who mocks you, or this person could be receiving karma for mocking you as well. So something about cake. This could be how people. This could be how they could be doing spells on people. Something about the cake here, or maybe they do it through cake, like desserts, pies, like at the cookouts or the family gatherings and stuff like that. Maybe they always make cake, or make a cake or a pie, some shit like that. Yeah, we got a card that said prepare your own meal. So something about you stop eating these people's food. Like you picked up on, like, maybe there's a relative here who you suspected, or you got messages here, or you could have had like a passed on loved one communicate with you about somebody killing them through food, poisoning them through food. And so you don't eat with these people. You don't go to no cookouts. You don't do nothing. You don't accept no food from them. You don't do that. Some of you guys could have told your relative that's innocent not to eat anything from these people. We got ask and receive. That's what I got too in the pre-pull I did yesterday. Spirit said it only takes one touch. It only takes one touch for us. We get the information. Look, you are powerful. We get the information. Once we find out what we need to know, what we need to pray against, what we need to pray for, all it takes is for us to ask, and we will receive it. We will receive it. It's just a matter of us. It's a matter of us to be able to receive the information, like that harsh, that hard, tough information that a lot of people, a lot of those relatives, they're not built for that, right? But you are. You are going through a transformation. So this is a part of, this is like aiding, or like this is a part of a transformation, a spiritual, your next transformation, because we have many transformations. But something about this next transformation that's taking place for you on your path here. Yeah, something about an uncle or a father here, or somebody's being exposed for overcompensating for something. Overcompensating for something. Overcompensating for something. We got deadly women. And organ damage. So something about these people, they could have so another thing with the magic too is literally trying to kill off or wish some type of death or some type of illness or a disease or something that can lead to death or something like that. Wishing this or conjuring these kind of spells on these women as well. So something about you being the antidote, or you knowing the antidote for this, right? You using your will responsibly to be the antidote when it comes to these situations here, right? When I said to speak life to things, you know, where death is involved and it's not supposed to die. You know how to speak life to that, right? These individuals, they curse themselves. They curse themselves. One of these individuals, some of these, they could have cursed themselves with a tattoo or some tattoos here. Not even realizing it. Something being ripped here. So somebody's organs, something about somebody's organ ripping as well could rip open. I don't know if this is like somebody's liver, their kidneys, or their pancreas or something like that. But something about a rupture in somebody's organs. Yeah. We got creative property. Save creative property. Something about you saving your creative property, or sitting on gold here. Having a lot of ideas, a lot of projects, a lot of things that you started on, that you've done. You sitting on a lot here. You don't realize that. Yeah, we got murder mystery solved and unsolved. Pay attention. Something about you just being more attentive, being more vigilant. Yeah, about blood magic, about what, just how low, like, look, clues. Receiving the clues here. Receiving clues. Something about you individuals not even accepting like jewelry from these individuals, like these kind of gifts here, because you're more like, you're more aware, you're not materialistic, you're not attached to materials and stuff like that. So these people can't just easily like trick you or like give you gifts and stuff to like put hesses on you, cause like accidents or some type, conjure some type of demonic energy or relationship conflict, whatever the case may be, right? It says, do not defeat and abuse yourself with thoughts and words that are unkind and objective. These are the kind of things that they would try to plague you with this magic here. Yeah, we got laced drugs, weed, and alcohol. So some of these family members, like maybe like their kids and stuff like that, like smoking with them, like you start smoking with them and all that. We got all is not what it seems. So something about a proposal here. Someone else. So something about somebody finding out that there's someone else here and this proposal is not going through. It's not false information. False information. Somebody find out that a proposal here was false information. I kind of want to get the music cards. So something about you sunbathing, you needing to sunbathe more to receive like some type of downloads here, to receive purification, to help you get better sleep, better rest at night. And of course vitamin D, but I mean everybody know the vitamin D, that's why I was saying other stuff. Okay, so what I'm getting here is something about you sunbathing, helping you sunbathe. Okay, something about you sunbathing or whatever helps like purify or eliminate like this energetic fog or this energetic debris, this magic here. Something about you sunbathe, something about when you sunbathe, something magical happens when you sunbathe. Yeah, unhappy marriage. These individuals are in unhappy marriages here, or they're unhappy in their marriages. Look, no accountability. So this is somebody who shows no accountability here. Somebody who is loud for no fucking reason all the time. And I'm telling you, like, this other aunt, like, she really is, like, loud as fuck for no reason all the damn time. Yeah, somebody who tried too fucking hard. Yeah. Yeah. So you could have been a preacher's kid or just a church kid or some shit like that. These people could have been hating on you since y'all was toddlers here. Something about their toddlers. We got a miracle baby. You could have been a miracle baby, or you could be having a child here, or your child was a miracle baby. You're the miracle. You're the miracle baby. You're the miracle baby. You are being protected by higher beings. So what I'm getting, like the preacher's kid, I'm getting like the Most High's kid, the miracle baby, the chosen, the prophet. Glamoring you, them wearing your clothes in a dream state, trying to cloak your energy, trying to steal your identity, and trespassing. So these individuals, you could have seen these individuals in a dream state trying to wear your clothes, or you could have just seen random people in a dream state wearing your clothes. This is why. This is the type of magic that they do. We got apology. No accountability here. These individuals didn't even apologize. They don't feel like they have to. These people can be like your kind, can be black or whatever, but they can have like the mentality of a colonizer. It says give your intuition the benefit of the doubt, not people. Regardless, like of the title, that shit don't mean nothing. But we know that, right? We already know that. We already know that. We already know that. So somebody has a drinking problem. So this could be what this is talking about, right? It says the drinking is catching up with them. Yep, karmic friends here. Something about somebody drinking a lot with their karmic friends, are always going out to drink with their karmic friends here. But this drinking is catching up with them. This could be what this organ damage is talking about. This rupture here. Yeah. For engaging in spiteful warcraft. Blood wars. obsession. Some of these people could look. Some of you guys could even experience family members who wanted to like be sexual with you, have a sexual connection with you, or be with you, some shit like that. We got I want you, not them, hurt. Look, we got poison and all this information. All this is details with the type of shit that they be on that these individuals do. This is confirmation, poisoning. This is why they're under judgment. This is why they're contemplating suicide. This is why they're trying to figure out a way to escape. You cannot escape judgment. There's no escaping judgment. Especially if you're refusing to be accountable. And these individuals are refusing to. I just saw Anubis. Somebody's going to die next year. We got the vaccine is fucking with me. Somebody is having complications like with this alcohol and this vaccine in their blood. Yep. And they're having regrets. Some of you guys, you could have even given some of these people information regarding that. These people could have tried to isolate you or make you feel lonely or try to like conjure these type of spells on you or some shit like that. Right? You could have tried to get, look, we got a mama's boy. Somebody that's a mama's boy here. Or this could have been a parent here. Or an uncle here who was a mom's boy. Yeah. Some of you guys could have tried to give people information like about these things. Like to warn them and try to protect them. And they could have like I said, like try to make you feel like... Trying to make you feel like you was crazy. Like that rejection feeling. Wanted you to feel rejected. To damage your self-esteem somehow. Yeah, wanting you to be stuck in the past here. These individuals are stuck in the past. Look, we got I tried so hard. I tried so hard. And that's so crazy. I was just listening to that song yesterday. Look, stuck. They're not just stuck in the past, but they're stuck in fatal attractions. Trying so hard to get out the past. Trying so hard to get out of fatal attractions, but stuck. The first lyrics of that song, he said, first let me explain that I'm just a black man, but I come from the dark side, so I'm having a hard time staying on track, man. Like, that's the type of shit that they own. It says, to whom much is given, much is required. These motherfuckers took a lot of shit, but they wasn't ready for what was required for all that shit that they took. But it's time to pay up. It's time to pay up. Yeah, because it says you are a sacred and wise mother. Children are a part of your destiny. I have been guarding and protecting your womb. The sacred mother. These are people who launched attacks against your womb. This could have manifested all the way, like in your parent or in a family member. Like maybe they could have had like something like a hysterectomy without even knowing, or like just some wild shit. I just saw uncles. We got colonizers again. I'm telling you, these people have the mentality of the colonizers because they have their ways, right? They overindulge in their ways, right? The ways of the lost. Something about your brown skin as well. Like, these people could be like colorists here, or something about your brown skin. We got uncles here, so something about maybe uncles and being attracted to you because of your skin tone or some shit like that. This is also saying that you have limitless wealth, intellectual wealth, spiritual wealth, emotional wealth. It doesn't matter. All that shit, all that fucking material shit that they took away from you. Look, upgrade. To whom much is given, much is required. So, wow, they taking shit from you, and what's required is their lives, is getting it back in blood, is disease, is STDs, is confusion, disillusionment or delusion, this, that, and the third. For you, it's gonna be abundance, prosperity, and material form. But you know better now. You know who to be aware of, who to have around you, who to not fuck with, how to identify certain things, behaviors, and activities. Sketchy ass activity. Period. And you know how to detach from it. You're already detached from it. You know how to destroy relationship conflict spells. You know how to identify them. This is the type of shit that they own. If you can think it, you can do it. Literally, this is how potent our magic is. We got look, these individuals are experiencing loss of finances, freedom, support, image, reputation, respect, dignity, and loyalty. Because they ain't got no goddamn loyalty for their own goddamn friends. And they want people to save them. Nah. Look, this has something to do with a male relative as well. But something about these aunts here saving these male relatives' ass. Like, helping them cheat on their wives and shit like that, bro. Shit, wow. Hysteria spells. Launching hysteria spells on the women so that they can just be like just completely oblivious to like what's going on while their energy is being harvested. Trying to weaken your power and intensity. Exactly. Trying to weaken your power and intensity. Look, and something about, oh my God, something about urine. So they could, okay. So this is talking about them putting their urine and things, or putting their piss and shit as well to do this magic, or to bind people, to control them, to puppet them, to like basically like, you know how they say like in the music industry about some people having like handlers and shit like that. It's the type of shit that they own. Telling others you are jealous of them. Telling others you are jealous of them, or doing magic, performing magic, or trying to like fuck like with their friends' dudes, or like try to make their dudes cheat, or like help their friends' boyfriends or their dudes cheat on them, and then want to turn around and say stuff like that their friends are jealous of them. Like, that's crazy as hell. Just so they can get healthy comforts in a spiteful manner, in a disloyal manner. It says no loyalty amongst thieves, and this is why they're turning on each other. Wants you to feel low vibrational for exposing what people need to know. So you guys experience like a lot of attacks, and like secret attacks, like behind closed doors, this, that, and the third, like really just grounding yourself, finding your balance, really fighting and shit like that. You guys been through a lot just for these people trying to silence you, or weaken your intensity, weaken your motivation to speak out about these things, or to find the truth, to seek the truth, to confront the truth, this, that, and the third, right? And this is what I was thinking too. Like, I remember I literally started writing a book called that. I'm not gonna say it. I started writing a whole book that literally talked about fucking issues, paternal issues with the father. And it's incomplete. Like, I stopped, and there was so much going on in between that to distract me, to distract me from my focus. And I have to be honest, he had a lot to do with me being distracted. So I knew he was a part of it. They was trying to prolong or delay the exposure, right? So some of you guys could have even experienced some type of emotional conflict, because it's like deep, because these people was intentionally playing on your heart. They was intentionally playing on your loyalty, playing on your sincerity and love and compassion, this, that, and the third, that you have for these family members, even though you know they fucked up. Like, they fucked up. So they was playing on that shit. They was playing on your sensitivity. They was banking on your sensitivity for you to be too sensitive to be ruthless like them. They thought they was more ruthless than you, and that because they could out-ruthless you, they would never be found out about. You would never stop their whole regime and routine, whatever they got going on for themselves. You would never be able to stop it. You would never be able to stop it because you're too sensitive. You're too empathic. You're too caring. You're too forgiving. You're too compassionate. You're too much of a mediator. You're too much of a peacemaker. You're too much of a justice. You get what I'm saying? You're so much about that type of shit. So they was banking on you being so much like that they could just play and toy with your emotions to keep their asses, to keep their whole little regime from being broken, right? So this is talking about this transformation that you're going through, this transformation that you're having here. And a lot of this could do with you pulling back from the things that make you more sensitive to the magic. Like, for example, spending less time on the internet, right? Spending more time journaling, writing, like putting yourself in a more disciplinary like state, like in an energy where you can be like open to all of this other shit, right? Facts. Not anymore. Exactly. Yeah, wanting you to be in this overthinking energy instead of you just speaking out boldly. You being bold with your words consistently, consecutively, right? They noticed that shit. You already damn gave them a taste of that shit, and they try to stop it immediately. It was automatically, okay, we need to discuss what magic, what we're gonna do to stop this now, because if we let it keep going, if we let her keep going at the rate that she going, she gonna fuck everything up for us. She gotta go. She gotta go. Look, adult child. adult child. This came out reverse. These people could have tried. Look, oh my God, just because they're older than you, right? We talking about aunts, uncles, whatever the case. They thought just because, and parents, they thought just because they was older than you, even though you was a whole goddamn adult, these people still had this mentality of treating you like a fucking child or this, that, and the third. And they felt entitled to do so. And this is what really fed their arrogance and made them feel like they are entitled to do this shit and to be that way. The type of shit that we see nowadays, like, for example, like, girls who will goddamn be plotting and scheming on, like, certain dudes and stuff like that, like, for money and shit like that. And they'll plot for all of them to get pregnant at the same time or get pregnant by all the brothers or some shit like that. This is the type of shit these aunties was on, bro. This is the type of shit these aunties was on when they were your age. Look, unwanted opinions and unsolicited advice as head-ass motherfuckers. Exactly. What advice, what opinion do I need from you? There's nothing about your life, nothing about you, your essence, your aura, your mentality that I want to regurgitate or reproduce for myself, nor my legacy, bitch. So back. I don't need that. But they don't like that attitude. They don't like that sovereignty, that sovereign confidence that you have about yourself. Like, no, I'm not just another one that's just gonna be like a sad, poor excuse, a manifestation of these bloodline curses. No, I'm not that. I'm not them. The ones that you did the same type of magic on before me, generation before me, before that. I'm not that. I'm not them. It's not gonna work. It don't hit the same. If anything, I certainly don't hit the same. And so I just knock all that shit out the fucking park. I just scored the whole thing. And now watch me rebuild it with source. Watch me rebuild it with the ones who deserve my energy. Watch me rebuild it the right way. Because I'm not stunted spiritually. I'm not stuck in Christianity. I'm not stuck there. Look, you played yourself. These people are realizing they played themselves for being parasites and leeches. Literally. Look, they don't come close to your essence. Fuck out of here. Yeah, somebody getting dropped. Taking more than they're giving. That shit is crazy as hell. No, you just simply having an age and a title don't mean a goddamn thing, bitch. I don't owe you no. Look, these are aunties who have princess complexes. But they ain't look, they're suffocating. They ain't a goddamn thing but a fucking body. A fucking body. That's really, oh my God, bro. Okay, you can suck some dick. Great. I mean, you're somewhat attractive. Great. Look, insecure criticisms are actually projections from external forces. This is the type of shit they on. Wanting you to feel like you disqualified. Nah, bitch, you're disqualified. You was disqualified the minute you started comparing yourself like to people who not even on that. They ain't even on that. Bad feminine hygiene. They got bad feminine hygiene and everything. These motherfuckers don't learn nothing about womb wellness. Look, they don't learn nothing about their womb wellness or how to properly take care of their reproductive health as women. I'm not talking about these lies that we were fed. I'm not talking about that. They don't have no type of interest. None of their kids, their daughters, ain't none of the motherfuckers on that type of shit. But you are. No, but y'all, your daughters, the most that you know about your reproductive system is how to fucking dress it up, twerk it, or whatever, fuck it up some more. I don't know, like, have some saggy ass lips. I really don't know. I really scratch your walls out, bitch. I really don't know. These motherfuckers only care about some type of womb or uterine health or Kegels when it comes to trying to impress somebody else. Or trying to outdo somebody else. No, do Kegels because it's healthy for your fucking pelvic floor, bitch. Do you care that deep enough about yourself? About your body? No, you don't. So don't come over here making remarks because I smoke weed here and there, bitch. Bitch, you on codeine. You taking codeine. You don't know no real information about that. You cannot speak on me. Who are you to call me a drug addict from smoking weed or for having a history of smoking weed, bro? Weed that I can, look, weed that I can roll by myself, smoke by myself. I don't have to suck no dick for it, be pressed by it. None of that shit. None of that shit. And I can stand by myself. I don't have to fucking be attached to people just to fucking get by or to get weed or to get pleasure or to seek pleasure. No, I can be fulfilled even by my goddamn self, co-creating, coexisting with source. These bitches got a problem with that. And they attack women who are like that. They can't stand women who are like that. The fuck, you're dry. Women who are driven. That shit, look, want you to suffer. Look, I'm telling you, like, these are motherfuckers who, they even like, okay, your ass got sense. You're not impressed, or it doesn't make you feel good or like a bad bitch for your nasty ass cousin or relative to be making sexual remarks to you. I don't care if you are dealing with an insecurity at the time because of some shit you went through. Ain't no way in hell your uncle, your cousin that you grew up with since y'all was fucking kids, they come up and tell you, damn, like, you know, I'll fuck the hell out of you, man. Like, damn, man, you bad as hell, man. Shit. Like, if you wasn't my family. But these motherfuckers like it. They eat that shit up. That's how desperate they are. That's how desperate they are for having like a healthy self-esteem. Your ass look at like, what the fuck? Like, what type of shit you on? You look at it like, okay, I don't need to be around y'all. That is toxic as hell. You're looking at it from a sensible ass perspective. These motherfuckers, they eat that shit up, and that's why it continues. Why is it still existing? Why has nobody addressed it? Why has nobody confronted it properly? Why is it still happening generation after generation? Somebody's condoning it. And then you come along and you're not the kind of motherfucker that condone that type of shit, you're a problem. They rather execute you and get rid of you than the damn problems and the curses and the toxic patterns. They played themselves. You played yourself. You played yourself. I didn't do a goddamn thing to you directly. So what the hell you mean you crying over me? You not crying over me. You crying over disrespecting me and violating me because of what the fuck your dumbass perspective, old ass, tired ass, underdeveloped, childish ass perspective on life and reality was. You played yourself. These individuals, they played themselves. The fuck? Incest. Incest. Some of you guys experienced some molestation and some fucked up shit in your damn family because of these people. Because of how they run their households. You got grounded. Because of what they allow in their goddamn households. Look, thought they were better than you. We got I love your mind. And the whole time these individuals, they love your mind. They know people love your mind. They love you for more than just your outer beauty. Beautiful inside and out, motherfucker. The hell? Exactly. The fuck? Look, don't believe it, just watch. Don't believe it, just watch. Somebody got some pending ass devils ready to fucking burst out. That's all I know. That's all I know. Somebody having a hard time dealing with this conscience, dealing with this guilt, dealing with this low self-esteem. And that's the thing. They're sitting here, you know, doing these things, conjuring these kind of things to try to build their self-esteem up. The whole time is damaging and fracturing their ego even more. And when all that shit gone, when everybody get their energy returned back to them, what the fuck are you left with? All right, then. Incorrect on their spiritual views. Yeah, take your ass to church. Go ahead. They ain't got a goddamn thing to do with nothing with your non-accountable ass. Ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for you. Ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for you. You got a mouth. You still in contact with these people. But when you choose to speak on these motherfuckers, you choose to be messy. But you think you can just go to church, and because you went to church and, oh God, I went to church, I'm good. Okay? Some of these motherfuckers' churches, some of their churches, the churches they grew up in, toxic, just as toxic. Just as fucking toxic. Incest, all type of shit. Families, fucking families, in family fucking and all type of shit going on in the church. Yeah. You can't do what I do because you not me. You not me. You not. The fuck? Look, the gentle gangster. These motherfuckers mad because you're the gentle gangster. You're humble, content, graceful, very soft, approachable. People like to be around you. People like to see you. People like your spirit. People like your energy. You make people laugh. You make people feel comfortable. You help people feel free, trusting. You make people feel secure, safe in whatever space that you're in, that they're in with you. These are the type of vibes that you emit. All right? Okay. 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 But don't come at me crazy. Don't come at me crazy. Somebody go find out that their partner here was a closet gay. Or somebody gay. Somebody's a closeted gay here. And that's all right. Even if these people did spell word, did whatever to halt your finances or try to create some type of delays or this, or maybe even stole shit from you that was rightfully yours. It's okay. Spirit said you ain't gonna never be broke again. You're gonna never be broke again. But what I'm getting to is their mentality. I'm sorry, bro. I am not an NBA YoungBoy fan. I'm not. Anyway, but what I'm getting from that, it's like a mentality. These people think they can get away with any fucking thing because they got away with shit before. They got away with shit before. Why did they get away with shit before? Because those people that they launched those attacks on did not reach that a higher spiritual awareness or consciousness to be able to defend themselves properly. The fuck? You're not that. You're not that. A setup my goddamn ass. A setup where, bitch? I'm a high priestess. I already know. Bitch, I'm having dreams. I'm having premonitions. I'm having visions. Everywhere I go, everything I look at, there's a message. There's clues. What the fuck? Where's that card? Where's that card? Bitch, I got a Blues Clues bred dog in the spirit realm. Giving me clues. Leaving paw prints everywhere I go. Paw prints that you can't see, but that I can see. Motherfucker. They know how to communicate with me. They know they can communicate with me various ways. The hell? I'm not distracted with, oh God, I need me a new weave. Oh God, I need me a new boutique. I'm not distracted by these things. Oh God, who pregnant? Who in the net? Who Maury show? Jerry Springer. Maury show. Jerry, let's go outside and watch Jerry Springer about somebody else's life. Let me ignore mine and be distracted from mine, and let me pay attention to somebody else to make myself feel better about my bullshit. Let me find somebody else's bullshit to gossip about so I can ignore my shit, or my shit seems less stank. That old ass, tired ass, basic ass, original ass, that, not original, ordinary. That's some ordinary ass shit, bro. Ordinary. I'm not ordinary. We're not ordinary. We're extraordinary in this bitch. We're extraterrestrials in this bitch. The fuck? We're not just land animals. We're not just animalistic. No. We're evolved. We're evolved. We're connected to the ethers on this bitch. Extraterrestrial is like an alien-like creature, a person who has like super traits and qualities and skills, who is a land creature. Terrestrial. Terrestrial means that you are a creature who lives on land. So if you're an extraterrestrial, what does that make you? What does that make you? How can you be territorial over something that's not yours? So this is like individuals who's territorial over energy that was never theirs. It was your birthright. It's not theirs. It's not theirs. their energy can't even unlock it. It can't even unlock it. So we got moon gazing. Something about you moon gazing. Yeah, Spirit say you indulge in moon gazing and sunbathing and this stuff like that. These motherfuckers engaging in manipulating numbers. The fuck? Trying to manipulate people's money or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, your channels, your whatever, your clientele. Yeah, individuals who have low sexual standards. This bitch slow as fuck. We don't need to talk about them no more. Spirit said they slow as hell. And we ain't talking about slow and steady winning the race type of slow either. No, they fucking dumb. They some mentally just wrong, bro. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And that's why the card came out. The Most High said, you are not me. Signed, the Most High. People trying to play God in your life. Sibling rivalry. So even that trickling down. So you making the connection of why some of you guys have like rivalry type energy with your own goddamn siblings, but you're seeing where this actually started from, where it originated from the generations before you, right? Literally the same goddamn magic, bro. Yeah, but somebody go find out that their partner is gay. Or somebody find out that their partner is gay and they keeping it on the low here, but they're suffering in silence. This is somebody who was very jealous, who was launching relationship spells, and women who she was jealous of, envious of, her own sisters, her own friends, her own in-laws, trying to help or trying to, look, voodoo, trying to help, either directly, physically helping people, like helping their mates cheat on them, or conjuring magic, or putting like hexes and spells, or giving them items and or foods or cakes and shit like that to make them do it. Like doing some type of voodoo spell, control spell on them to make them do that. Look, till the wheels fall off. She won't gonna never get this shit up. Till the wheels fall off. Been doing this shit. Faithful with this shit. We got Oreo, Uncle Tom. Something about some officials here with integrity, or we are the officials with integrity here. Integrity. We got law enforcement, so some of these individuals getting caught up with the law. And whatever this narrative they was trying to pitch is not working, because people can clearly see that you have a beautiful soul. We got Beautiful Soul by Jason McCartney. It says, thinking of confessing out of fear of having to reap back pain they caused. That's the only reason they're having so much mental conflict right now. But they're not genuinely, what's the word? They're not genuinely remorseful. They're not. They was, like I just said, they was going to keep this shit up till the wheels fall off. Look. Hiring hitmans. All type of shit. Down bad. Wanting you to be down bad. But these motherfuckers about to be down bad. Or they are. And these are multiple people we're talking about. These motherfuckers, they don't even have proper mannerisms. It's like y'all fucking parents and grandparents and all this shit out here, and y'all just fucking, somebody gonna be on house arrest, or somebody can be on house arrest. We got ankle monitor. Lord. Bro, I'm telling you, this goddamn incest shit. So something's being exposed about somebody sleeping with their stepsister or their stepbrother too. I'm telling y'all, I done heard all type of shit that people be doing. Okay? Fucking their own cousins. Even when they grown as hell. Yeah. Fucking their step siblings. Oh, it don't really count. We're not blood. It don't really count. I'm like, damn, all these people in the world, and y'all really, all these people in the world, all the people in the world for you to fuck and date, and you fuck your cousin and your step sibling. Because these people are overindulgent. They're greedy, gluttonous. So that's why we got that rupture here. So, all right, you guys. It's your girl, the Authentic Empress. I'm going to end this here. Like I said, I don't know if I said this in the last video, but you're going to see like a lot of energy, a lot of beauty returning like to these relatives here. That's because you tapped into something. You done broke something, or you're about to. You're about to. You're about to know that you can speak. You don't have to be directly in nobody's life, but you know that you need to have like a healthy amount of distance between them. But if you know somebody is like innocent, they're truly spiritually innocent, pure in heart, they just don't know better. They just didn't unlock certain things that you've unlocked, because you are the one to take it further, to take the generation further. Who has the capacity, who has the tolerance, who has the courage. That's the thing. That's a big missing piece. A lot of our people, they don't have the courage, or they lack the courage, right? Courage has become very rare, very rare. So you're going to be the ones to be coexisting, co-creating with source, with your ancestors, with the spirit guides, to intervene on certain specific family members or friends' behalves who simply just didn't have the knowledge. They weren't bad people, or they didn't intend like to really fuck up or nothing like that, right? They was under heavy magic here. But you will know, you will be able to discern. And this is even talking about exes. These people doing magic on your exes, or people that you used to date. Like some of you guys, your exes still respect you. They respect the fuck out of you. They love the hell out of you. They will defend you. They will protect you. Anytime they talk to you, they happy to talk to you, or they'll be excited to talk to you. They got mad love for you, mad respect for you. You one of the best people they've ever dated, they've ever encountered, they've ever known. Some of your exes consider you like one of their bestest friends, one of the realest people that they've ever fucking encountered, bro. Some of y'all got mad respect like that, but a lot of shit could have went on in the connection, and this could have been from spell work or witchcraft. From these aunties, jealous, want you to be down bad, or you to experience the type of fuck shit they experiencing in their relationships. Period. Their boyfriends, their partners, their husbands having secret affairs with other family members and this, that, and the third, and trying to conjure that shit on you. And some of y'all trying, look, we got juggler, exactly. Some of you are trying to, wanting you to be sexually deviant, and so a prostitute, or like just really like just sell yourself, or just be deluded mentally, deluded spiritually, right? This is what they wanted for you, because that's the type of shit they was on. That's the type of shit they was trapped in mentally when it comes to their worth. That's how they weigh their worth. That's how they weigh their worth. Let me pull one more thing. Look, we got, oh my God, Ace of Wands on the bottom. Ace of Wands. So sex. And then the Four of Swords. Stressing over some sexual decisions here. And hating. Watch. Oh my God, bro. That shit wild, bro. That shit wow. And you know what they really hated was these women, after they launched these attacks on these women, for them to lose their relationships, or experience some type of like conflict or confusion and stuff like that, or financial loss, stuff like that. It's the way that these women carry themselves even after the losses. They couldn't stand it, bro. They couldn't stand it, bro. Recovery. So something about your recovery speed, your recovery process, they can't stand it, bro. They cannot stand it. No matter what they threw at you. Look, this is a father for somebody. For somebody, this is a father. Look, on his own children. See this, father or your father's children. So your siblings from your father's side. Look, we got a grandmother, a co-worker. So a father and a co-worker here. We got reversal. This can even be a boss for somebody. Look, family. Family and friends. Family. Friends. Karmic family and friends. Karmic co-workers and bosses. Karmic children. Karmic siblings. Karmic grandparents. Shaking my head, bro. All this shit. You know what? Bro. I love the Most High. Oh my God. Let me tell you what the Most High literally just did. Literally exposed all the people that we talking about. Father, family, grandmother, children. Some of these people killed y'all granddad through poison. What did I say? Friends, co-worker, boss, karmic. So anybody who are karmic, look, reversal. That's all that came out so far. And look, adaptability. So this is talking about you growing adaptable, regardless. Your recovery, becoming stronger, quicker, every time, every attack. Relationships. Look, they really was attacking your relationships. They was attacking your mental. They was attacking your smartness, your intellect, right? Because when I heard sound, Spirit say your sound wisdom, your sound counsel, being soundly minded, or having like a sound mindedness. Like, they was attacking this as well. They was jealous of it. They was hating it. They was definitely attacking your emotions also. And not just that, but your womb, your intuition, your creativity, right? Your appeal, your magnetism. And I'm hearing like your womanly, like just your attraction, like, so I'm getting like a feminine. We got earth offerings here as well. There's something about you like literally just being connected to earth, being connected to source here, man. Practitioner, but also look, all this shit is reversing because this is what they do. This is what they do, paying practitioners to try to banish you, or banish these certain people, right? Killing people off, manipulating their health, cords. Spiderweb attacks are energy attacks that are designed to merge the energy field of two individuals together against free will. This is the type of shit they would do, trying to bind you to certain people, sending people towards you to bind themselves to you, to will this magic here, or some type of destruction, or domestic violence, or some type of sexual assault, or ruin your self-esteem, or silence you. This power behind this speech here, you communicating, you expressing truth and justice here. So what's this card hiding? Relationships. Against free will, to bind individuals' energy to a low vibrational force. The goal is to restrict the energy centers in order for control to happen more easily. This is the type of shit that they do. They do it to their own fucking family. To will what the fuck they want. For finances. Yeah. But that's alright though. That's alright. Somebody gonna be having some issue. Like, I'm telling you, mentally, all this shit is coming out. Somebody is having some mental issues here. With crown chakra and this four of swords. And this, more than likely, this auntie here. Aunties. For some of y'all, it's gonna be like two aunties. Two aunties or some shit like that. That work together. They like the evil ones, the evil aunties. You got, it's like, it can be like, let's say if it's 4 girls, you got 2 positive ass aunties that fuck with you the long way, and you got 2 negative ass aunties that's hating on everybody, including the positive aunties. They're positive siblings, hating ass bitches. Oh, I gotta take out everybody else so I can stand out and motherfuckers can see me more, because that's the only way I'll really stand out and pop and glow and shit. All right. But all right, y'all, it's your girl, the Authentic Empress. I'm going to go live again. It's going to be something totally different. I'm just going to see what Spirit wants us to talk about. But